We are now outside of my local Goodwill in Belgrade. Let's run in here and see what we can find to flip. So there's these Danner boots here. They're way too worn and 20's a little too steep for this condition, but I have sold this exact model before for 60 to 80 bucks. Some Salomon ski boots for 15. That thing is huge. It goes up to my chest. I've never seen a telescope this big. 60 bucks? That's insane. I'm not gonna get it because that's way too big to ship, but it's cool. Alright, so I found this typewriter. I thought it was gonna be good for 13. It has the case. It's a Smith Corona Coronet Automatic 12. It's in great condition, but there's only one sold and a bunch listed, and it's sold for 90, but there's like 20 listed. So it'd probably sell at some point. It would just take a while, and it's very big, so I'm gonna pass. So I actually just found another one. It's a Smith Corona Electra 120, and this one's also 13. This one sells for about 100 to 120, so I will get this one. And it has a much better sell-through rate. Alright, so I'm in the women's shoes, and I just found these Brooks Ghost 13s for only 8 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. They're in overall good condition, and these should go for about 30. Alright, so I spotted this logo from the side. 510 mountain bike shoes for $9.99. They're a bit dirty. I don't know, they'd probably go for like 30. I think I'm gonna pass. So this brand here, Garment, it is a great brand to look out for. These, they're an older model, but for 8 bucks, I think I'll still be able to get 40 for them. Garment's a really good brand of mountaineering, hiking, backpacking shoes. And make sure when you're listing a pair of hiking shoes like that, put the word hiking in the listing, like in the title. The title's the most important part of your listing. I plan on making a video on that soon, but you want to have the word hiking, you want to have like the word mountaineer, backpacking, however much you can fit into it. The word trail, those are all keywords that are going to help a buyer find your item over someone else's. You have 80 characters to use in every listing. Use them if you can. I somehow missed these ski boots earlier when I walked through here. These are sick. Salomon X-Wave ski boots. These are 15 as well. These are probably $100 pair of boots right here. The size is 26. It'll say it on the bottom. It's not like normal shoe sizing. That's Mondo Point. That's how you tell the size of ski boots. You look on the bottom, it should say 26 or 26.5. That tells you the size. That's what you put in the listing. Luckily, my girlfriend Jess was an alpine ski coach, so she taught me that because I had no idea how to tell the size of ski boots at first. Well, that's cool. A soup gift set, soup bowl, for only $3.99. It's kind of surprising. I mean, obviously I'm not going to buy it, but that's kind of cute. I don't buy a whole lot of plush, but those are pretty cool. The Lego Ninjago plush. The tags are ripped off, but those are pretty cool. Yeah. And a Bulbasaur plush, Pokemon branded. That one's pretty cool as well. Yeah, I never look at plush, but I'm gonna grab these. Wow, that's a beautiful vase. That's really nice for 30. Those are pretty cool too. Luckily, I caught this before checking out. These Brooks have a big old hole in them, so I'm gonna pass. I was walking out and these caught my eye. Holy cow. How much are they? That is insane. It's only $40. I feel like that has to be worth it. Like, I could sell this locally, I feel like, for like 100, maybe more. I know nothing about artwork. That one's also 40. That is insane. This one has some damage in the corner, so I'd probably leave this, but I'm debating getting this for my office. Like, have this as a backdrop for YouTube videos once I make it not such a mess and make it filmable. Well, guys, I probably didn't need to buy it, but here we are. Alright, so I spent $40 on that, but for resellable stuff, I spent $49. I got the 3 Plus, which I don't know why I bought them, but I did. I think, my goodness, why would I even set that there? Figured I'd set the small stuff on it because it's, it won't damage it. I'll set this stuff down here. So these ski boots are really nice. These are like newer models of Salomon. So they should, I'm guessing the red ones will go for about 100 and the white ones should go for about 80. And then I got the typewriter, which typewriters do sell really well when they work. That one goes for about 120 and it did have a decent sell-through rate, so I did pick it up. We were walking into Four Corners Thrift, where it's half off the entire store today. I was here a couple days ago, but I did find some stuff that would be worth it being half off. So let's run in. An Osprey bag for 10. Some Bogs for $7.50. Some tall Keen boots for 10. Those should go for about 50. So I have sold and shipped one of these before, and it was the biggest pain in the butt, so I'm gonna leave it behind, but they do go for like $100 bucks. All right, I just found this Ryobi Airstrike nail gun. It is gonna be $7.50, and it looks like it sells pretty consistently for 50 to 60, so I'm gonna get that. There's quite a few people here today being half off day, so it's kind of hard to film, but I'm trying. So some Fitbits can be good money. That's not one of them. That one goes for like 20 new, and that's used for 5. So I'm gonna pass on that one, but look out for Fitbits and activity trackers. Some can be worth really good money. All right, so I checked out. I paid $35 for everything, and oh man, it smells like a skunk out here. Someone must have hit it like right by the road here, but like, whew, that reeks. All right, hang on, we'll go over this in a second. Okay, so $36 for everything. These Keen boots were 10, and these Keen boots like this from Keen have done really well for me in the past. They are a women's 6.5, so a little smaller, but they'll still sell for roughly 50. The Bogs I should get around 35 for in this condition. And then Osprey, if you don't know it, Osprey is a great brand to look out for. Sorry, I put the nail gun in there for walking out. Here, I'm gonna leave it like that. But yeah, as you guys saw, this goes for roughly 50. But if you see that logo, that's usually a good sign. This bag's pretty beaten up, a little dirty, but there's no rips or tears, just kind of dirty. And I should get roughly 40 for it. Osprey sells really fast for me. Once again, we are back at the Belgrade Goodwill. We're gonna run in here, see what we can find today to flip. Let's go. So I just found this cool vintage Adidas jacket. I don't know if it's gonna be worth much, but I'm gonna, you know, Google Lens it maybe and think about it. It is $10, but that's an older one. Venture, that's a pretty decent brand of snowboarding gear. This is a nice style, like colorway too. So, and the plaid usually sells really well. This should go for about 50. You guys know I usually don't head straight to the clothing, but I saw a few good pieces sticking out, so now I'm looking. So you guys know I like to pick up ski and snowboard helmets this time of year. Smith's a pretty decent brand, but I just wanted to say, so like bicycle helmets, the majority of people cannot sell them on eBay. Whenever I went to list some like high-end ones before, and eBay wouldn't let me list it. It says you are not approved to sell helmets and stuff like that from bicycles. But ski helmets, snowboard helmets, those are good to go. I don't know how to be able to sell bicycle helmets, but I'm just saying, so in case you see one at a yard sale, you might not be able to resell it. All right, I'm not even sure if this is gonna be worth anything, but it's cool. We'll put it in the cart and look it up in a bit. It is new. Here's one thing I love selling, Sony mini DV tapes. They are new sealed, and these always sell really well for me. It's $2.99, and it should go for like $25 free ship. It's first class, but it will sell very quickly. Okay, so here's some Hey Dudes. I've never seen this style. This is like a newer style. It's like a fake leather. $6, I mean, they look beat, but really they're just dusty and dirty. Tread's good, $6. I don't know, I'm gonna put them in the cart and think about them. Here's a decent brand, FootJoy, but women's FootJoys don't sell too well, and I just don't think that's gonna be a popular model. Plus, summer's coming up, but not soon enough. In the summertime though, I sell golf shoes like crazy, so you are gonna wanna look out for them, because they do sell very well in the summer. All right, so I'm coming back to the golf shoes just because I wanna show you guys something. So if you look at the bottom here, there's like not the usual spikes that golf shoes have. So these would be considered obviously spikeless, and people like spikeless. I dropped it. But if you're, you know, buying a pair of shoes like this to list, when you list them, make sure you put spikeless in the listing. It'll get more views on it. And then if you do find a pair with spikes and they're like a rubbery plastic, those are soft spike. That's a very important keyword you're gonna wanna use as well. Those are also more desirable than the metal ones. Okay, here's a pretty decent brand. I've never seen pants by them in this like style, but for $7, I'm gonna pick them up. They're probably worth 25. Mountain Hardwear is a great brand. It's not like the highest end outdoor brand clothing, but it does sell really well. As cool as this Star Wars Force Link 2.0 is, they want 20 for it, and it only sells for about 40, so it wouldn't be enough profit. Okay, so Mirage is a very high-end brand of like outdoor speakers. This is the nanostat model. They do want $6 a piece for them, but I looked them up and they sell between 30 and 40 very consistently. A lot of sold comps, so I'm gonna get all three. All right, so I might need some help from you guys in the comments. This is $8. The brand is Bonnie Dune. There's not a lot listed from them. Actually none, but there's a few things sold by them like similar to this. There's like a Vice that sold for 200 plus shipping, and everything else is sold for pretty good money. I couldn't find this exact item because I don't really know what it is, but I'm gonna grab it because I bet you this is a good find. But yeah, if you guys know exactly what it is, any tool experts, please let me know in the comments. Spent a whopping grand total of $72 in there. Got some pretty good finds. Hopefully this item, whatever it may be, if I can grab it, will make me my money back, but you know, or it might make me nothing, who knows. But then I got the clothing you guys saw. I ended up getting that Adidas jacket because it's cool and vintage, and I'm sure I'll make my money back. I didn't look it up. And then the speakers will get me my money back as well. So overall, pretty good stop for $72. We are gonna head to storage now, pull some orders, show you guys some of the highlights of what sold over the last day. And yeah, you guys have been so awesome in the comments, so much positivity, so many of you guys just saying how much you love my content, and it really means a lot. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you at storage. Okay guys, I am now at my storage unit where I'm gonna pull a few orders. I had to bring this inside because I don't want to damage it on my way home with all the orders. I'm just gonna come grab my truck and bring it home later. But yeah, let's get into it. First things first, I sold some golf clubs from the golf club rack. I sold an Adams Golf A12. Where are you? Is it a... Oh, it's a wedge. So I have wedges all right here. Sand wedge. This is going to be it. The Adams Golf Idea A12 OS sand wedge. This sold for $45, and I believe I paid $3 for it. I also sold 3 tailor-made clubs. These 3 here, I believe. These are older models, but older models of name... just almost hit myself in the face with it. Older models of name brand stuff does still sell pretty well. I sold these for $60. All right, this was a pretty decent sale. I paid $5 for it. I'm getting low on VCR DVD combo units. I sold 2 of these actually. I sold these 2 here. Move stuff around. All right, so I sold this Panasonic VCR DVD combo unit for $60, and this LG DVD recorder and VHS player, or VCR player, VHS player. I had it right the first time, didn't I? So it doesn't work. It's broken. I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but I couldn't get it to work, so I sold it for parts and repair for $46.50. Obviously, these sell good in general, but if you see the RW on here, DVD, like it means DVD recorder. DVD recording combo units sell for way more money. Some can sell for like $300. All right, so a viewer saved my tail on this one. All right, so I found this the same day I found that To Me bag at the thrift store, and this is a Patagonia garment bag. I was saying something in the video how I didn't know what type of bag it was, and someone was like, "That's a garment bag, dude. How do you not know that?" Which is fair. After reading the comment, I was like, oh yeah, that's obvious, that's a garment bag. I don't know why I didn't realize that, but anyways, I paid $8 for it, and it sold for $100 pretty quickly. This is all I have left now of my Dinky Toys buy. I believe it's this one. Yeah, the armored truck. So this sold for $20, and this buy was fantastic. Right when I started making videos again, like I think it was like my first video I made, starting 3 months ago. I bought this on Facebook Marketplace. I bought a big old box of these for $175, and you would think that's absurd. It's Dinky Toys, D-I-N-K-Y. These vintage die-cast toys sell incredibly. I have made probably $1,200 so far in total off this lot, which is insane, and I still have this much more to sell. I mean, I know this one's listed for $35. I think this one's more expensive too. I think that one's listed for $40. Most are $20 to $25, but still, they go first class. I'm already well in the profit. It's a great buy. I've talked about barefoot shoes before. These Merrells sold for $45. Barefoot shoes are in right now. You guys gotta look for them. They're like very lightweight, very low shoes, like More like a sock. That's a shoe, pretty much. And but they sell very well and for good money. All kinds of brands, Vivo Barefoot, Zero, great brands to look, buy, and sell. So if you see these type of shoes, even in kind of rough condition, they still sell for good money. Down here's another pair of Merrells that I sold. Let me grab them. Yeah, these sold for $50, and I mean, they're pretty cool. They're in really good condition too. So yeah, I paid like 10 bucks for them probably. You guys know I love parting out canister vacuums. Sorry. So this Kenmore replacement hose, I sold this alone for $80. Like, that's why I part them out, and they sell well. Now, I learned that about parting out canister vacuums from the world's greatest reseller, Osborne, to Thrift. He's the OG. I learned a lot from him, and this is thank you, Osborne, to Thrift, because I would not have sold this if I didn't, know how much they were worth because of you. You guys saw in a recent video I picked up 3 Sims hats from a thrift store. I don't look at hats often, but I know Sims is a great brand. This sold for $20. People do know it's February, right? Because Christmas is a ways away. But that doesn't matter to whoever bought this. This Department 56 McShane Cottage sold for $50. Okay, I have one last thing I want to show you guys. This is something Jess found. I paid $2.50 for it, and I was not expecting it to be worth this much, but I figured I'd show you guys this so you know what to look out for it. So for one, obviously Patagonia is a great brand. We all know this. I saw this fish design. I was like, okay, cool fish shirt. I'll get 20 bucks for it. But down here it says Maddox, M-A-D-D-O-X, and this is an artwork design by him. And any Patagonia shirt that has one of his graphics on it, like with the signature, sells for really good money. Like I said, so this shirt sold for $50. I was expecting 20. So yeah, if you ever see a Patagonia shirt with a cool graphic and that signature, buy it. But now that is going to be all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, every 1,000 subscribers, I am giving away a pack of American Bubble Boy bubble wrap. So make sure you're subscribed for a chance to win. Till next time.